Have you ever watched chess players writing something down after making a move? What is that? So basically that is called chess notation and I will tell you how can you write this. Some of you might say I know how to write chess notation like e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4 and so on. But I have a question for you. Here you can see you have two options, like you can capture this bishop with this knight or this knight. So if you take this bishop with this knight, what will you write? Similarly, in this position, we give a check with our rook on e8. The king has no legal moves, so the rook has to capture it. After that, we will capture it back with our pawn and also promote to a queen and deliver a back rank checkmate. So how will you write this move? Because you are promoting to a queen, capturing a piece and delivering a checkmate. In this video, I will be telling you every point that how can you write chess notation, and also I will tell you few important rules of chess. So in classical chess, both the players will be given this chess score sheet on which they will write their moves. So if you are playing white, you not only write your moves but you also have to write the moves of your opponent. As there are 64 squares in the board and you must know the name of these because you have to write where you are placing your pieces. To name any of these square, first look at the columns and then the rows. Suppose if you want to name this square, as it is present on F file and on the 7th rank, this square will be F7. And if you want to name this square, as you can see it is present on B file and on the 7th rank, this will be called B7. As there are 6 different pieces in chess and if you are moving your king, then you have to write the capital letter K to represent that you are moving your king. If you are moving your queen, then you have to write the capital letter Q. Similarly, for the bishop, you will write the capital letter B, and for the rook, you will write the capital letter R. For the knight, you will write the capital letter N. We will not use the letter K because we already used the letter K to represent the king. For the pawns, we will not write the letter P, we will just write the name of the square in which we are placing our pawns. When we castle towards the king side, we use double O with a dash between them. When we castle towards the queen side, we will use triple letter O with dashes between them. When we move our piece to give a check, we will use the plus symbol. As here we moved our bishop to b5 square, we will write bishop b5 check. When you promote your pawn to any of these pieces, you will write the equal symbol to represent that you are promoting. If you promote to a queen, you will write f8 equals to q. But if we promote to a rook, we will write f8 equals to r because we are promoting to a rook. For the knight, we will write f8 equals to n, and for the bishop, we will write f8 equals to b. When you capture a piece, you will write the letter x. So let's see here. e4, d5, e takes d5. Our pawn was on e file and we captured on d5, so we will write e takes b5. If we capture this knight with our queen, we will write queen takes c6 check. When we checkmate our opponent, we will use the hashtag symbol. Here if we capture this pawn with our queen, it will be a checkmate. So we will write queen takes f7 checkmate. Initially, I asked you a question that we can capture this bishop with this knight or this knight. So if we capture this bishop with this knight, we will write knight e takes d5. We will write e because our knight was on e file. Instead, if we capture this bishop with this knight, we will write knight c takes d5 because our knight was on c file. Here when we capture this rook with our pawn, we will write d takes e8 equals to q and hashtag for checkmate. Here if this bishop captures our knight, we can capture this bishop with our any of these rooks. So if we capture this bishop with our rook on b file, we will write rook b takes e1 because our rook was on b file. Here we can capture this pawn with any of these rooks as these rooks are on the same file. So if we capture this pawn with this rook, we will write rook a takes a5 because our this rook was on 8 file. Similarly, if we capture this pawn with this rook, we will write rook 1 takes a5 because our rook was on first rank. If you are playing with white pieces and you win the game, you will write 1-0 means you will get 1 point and your opponent gets 0. And if you are playing black, you will write 0-1. White will get 0 points and you will get 1 point. When the game ends in a draw, both the players will write half-half, means both the players will get half points for that match. Here Grandmaster Vidit was playing against Hikaru Nakamura. Due to pressure of time, he makes illegal move, like black king can capture the white king. So if your opponent makes illegal move, moving a piece wrong or placing a king in a square in which it can be captured, you can call the arbiter for this. If it's the first illegal move, you will be given extra time. But if your opponent makes second illegal move, you will be given instant win for that. If you are playing with white pieces and you touch your bishop intending to capture a rook, but that bishop is pinned to your king, what should you do? According to touch move rule, you must move the piece you touched. However, moving the bishop would expose your king, which would be an illegal move. Since illegal moves are not allowed and take priority over touch move rule, the touch move rule is ignored in this case and you are allowed to move another legal piece instead. If you are playing with white pieces and you win the game, you will place both the kings in the white squares. But if you are playing with black pieces and you win the game, you will put both the kings in the black squares. But if the game ends in a draw, white king will be in white square and black king will be in black square.